A lot of binoculars can give you a gorgeous view, but this is the only one that looks as good on the outside as it does looking through them. These are Maven B3 compact binoculars, and we're going to take a closer look at these beauties next. Let me start with a quick unboxing, and then let's just see the contents of the box. These are Maven B3 binoculars, and these are their lightest, most compact, full-featured binoculars that they make. This particular B3 model is the 6 power with a 30mm objective lens. They do offer a number of different options for higher magnification in this particular model, but as you can see, it is fairly small-sized, especially when you fold it in to make it a little more compact. It's only about 4 inches long, about 5 inches wide, and when folded in, only is about 2.5 inches tall. Of course, it's less tall when you fold it out, but yeah, this is their lightest, most compact model, yet features a lot of the performance of their full-size binoculars, or a full-size binocular in a more lightweight, compact product here. Now, 30mm objective lenses, and the glass is a Japanese ED glass, so this is high quality, high light transference, low chromatic aberration kind of glass. Comes with retained lens covers for the front for your objective, and these are siliconized rubber, or rubber silicone type, so offer very good seal against the environment from rain, snow, and dust. And the rear, your ocular lenses, are covered also with a silicone rubberized cover. These are spectacles type. That means that they aren't retained, well, they're semi-retained. They're retained via the neck strap, which it comes with a neck strap. You just thread your neck strap through these eye loops here on your rear covers, and then thread them through the eye loops on the body, on the tube, each of the tubes. These are metal, so very durable. And the tubes, this is, I believe, a magnesium chassis and body on the tubes for lightweight. If I'm wrong about that, please correct me. But and they feature rubberized armor on each of the tubes for impact resistance, and also for a good grippy surface, even in wet conditions or when you're wearing gloves in cold weather. And our rear oculars have integrated eye cups. You can hear they are indexing, so they stay in position slightly. They're slightly indexed. It turns very smoothly, and these are rubberized, again, also for protecting a little bit of your rear lenses through that. And our diopter is on the right tube, so you can adjust it for your individual eyes, because everybody's eyes are slightly different, and different from each other, by the way. Focus is the central knob, and this offers, let's see, over 180 degrees of turn in its full range of focus, which means that you get quite a fine adjustment on the central focus, and it is butter smooth, I gotta say. And also, if you notice here, just the kind of knurling and the cross hatching that they offer on this feels very, very grippy and tactile, but without feeling overly sharp. I gotta say, these are really nicely constructed and milled. They remind me more of high-end European photography lenses more than anything else. And as you can see here from the overall design, very smart looking. Maven is known for the really nice aesthetics. You're paying premium dollar for these scopes, but these scopes probably look the most premium dollar. When you get them in your hands, this is the construction, the materials, the build quality. These are the most luxurious, high-end looking scopes that I've had the opportunity to test. There are more expensive scopes out there, but for whatever reason, once you get to a certain price tier on, especially with European and some Japanese scopes, you know, they all kind of look the same. Even the difference between a $700 scope and a $5,000 scope. They all look about the same, but Maven's take it to another level. And not only do they look really kind of cool in terms of their color choices, but they offer the widest range of customization of your optics. And with these binoculars, if you don't like orange, you can change these metal accents to a different color. If you like green, you like red, you like blue, you can go to their website and you can customize their binoculars to an nth degree. Like nobody else has any level of customization that Maven does. You can even change the color and pattern of the armor that's on the tubes itself. You can choose, they have a variety of camo patterns. So yeah, they offer you quite a range of customization. They are direct to consumer models, so they do have their own website. That's their primary means of getting these scopes. They do sell on a couple of other online retailers, but you can't get the customization features through buying it from Amazon or wherever. The customization features are only available on Maven's website. But of course, how it looks on the outside isn't really that important, or at least not as important to me as how it looks through the glass. As I mentioned, this is high quality materials, Japanese ED glass for high light transference, low chromatic aberration, and they use high quality Japanese ED glass. But enough about me saying how good the optical quality is. Let's take a look through the glass next. We're looking at the peak of Mount Davidson, which is approximately 1,500 yards away. The overall image is bright, clear, sharp, and very color accurate, owing to the Japanese ED glass. And I'm not seeing really any chromatic aberration, or at least very little to speak of. Usually you'll see that in high contrast areas like where the trees meet the blue sky here, and it is a cloudless, beautiful day here. Now you can see a lot of detail. There is a trail marker sign at the top of the hill there, which I'll highlight here. That is about a 3-foot-ish sign on top of a pole, and it is remarkable that we can make this out. That's such a small object at this distance. And at a far closer distance of 10 yards, this is how these binoculars perform while looking at wildlife. This is a tiny hummingbird. If you happen to know the species, let me know. Next, let's test this out as a target spotter. We're looking through the Maven B3 at our reference targets downrange at 100 yards, and the overall view is bright, clear, and very color accurate. Alright, we moved up to 50 yards now, and I should just point out that the view you see with your naked eye is actually a little bit tighter than you see with this camera. The camera has a wide-angle lens, not that much smaller, maybe about 10, maybe 15% smaller or tighter. But let's take a look at the reference target in the center. And of course, you can see a lot of good detail. The color card in the top left is very, very vibrant and very color accurate. And you can make out individual grid lines on the grid target on the top right. And on our paper target on the bottom left, I can easily make out the hits on the reactive sticker in the center, but also 2 tiny 22 caliber holes on paper below that sticker. And in our resolution chart on the bottom right, I can make out both horizontal and vertical lines to about element 6 in group -2. Before I get into what I think of the Maven B3s, I just want to remind you to hit the like button and the subscribe button and notification bell buttons before this video ends. It's absolutely free, but here's another good reason why you should become a subscriber, and that's because every month I give away one of the products that I review to one of my subscribers, and if you've hit the notification bell button, you'll be notified when that free contest starts. So I want to thank Maven for sending out the B3 for me to test out, and I have to say, I am very impressed with these premium compact binoculars. You are essentially getting full-size binocular performance in a very compact size. I mean, look how small these are. I can literally put this inside of a coat pocket, and they are quite stylish and beautiful, not just in how they look on the outside, but also through the glass. But talking about the outside and how it looks, Maven probably offers the most customization options of any optics company I know of. If you order their optics through their own website, you can change so many things about it. You don't like orange? Well, you can change this accent piece to red, green, blue. You don't like gray? You can choose black or a camo. They offer so many customization options. Now, it does come with a little bit extra price on top of an already premium priced binocular. But let me know what you think. If you think it's really important or it's a really cool feature to be able to customize it, even if you pay a little bit extra. But if you are interested in picking up a set of Maven B.3s, whether you opt for the customization or you like the way it looks already, you can find more information in my full written review at moondogindustries.com, and I'll include a link to that article in this video's description. So thanks for taking a look at that article, and thanks for taking the time to watch this video. God bless. Moondog out. What did you think of the video? Leave me a comment, and you can always chat with me on X, Facebook, or Instagram. You can find useful links in the video description and check out my other videos, channels, and my website, moondogindustries.com.